we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Disney songs that didn't have to go that hard.
So why don't you just ruminate whilst I illuminate the possibilities?
For this list, we'll be looking at the most epic, catchy, or intense tracks from the studio's films that had no business being so good. However, we're excluding tunes from Pixar and live-action movies, since those deserve lists of their own. Which of these songs always blows your mind? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Let It Go, Frozen. After accidentally unleashing her ice powers in front of everyone, Elsa runs away. The situation is dire to be sure, but she's also finally free to be herself. And she doesn't just sing, she belts her heart out.
I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry.
The way the song builds into a powerful anthem is stunning. Elsa infuses each lyric with vigor and confidence, finally finding her voice in more ways than one.
Here I stand in the light of day.
We're so glad she does, because it's simply impossible not to sing along. And that moment where she releases her cape, we still haven't been able to let it go. Thankfully, Elsa's ability to deliver a strong and emotional ballad that wrecks us all remains in the sequel too.
Don't you know there's part of me that loves to go into the unknown.
Number 9. I'll Make a Man Out of You, Mulan. We always find ourselves bawling when Mulan gets vulnerable with the soul-stirring reflection. But just when you think the songs can't slay any harder, Li Shang comes in swinging with I'll Make a Man Out of You.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
The training the troops undergo is no joke, but the track's cadence, tempo, and tough love energy keep the sequence feeling fresh and energizing. As if all that wasn't enough on its own, the whole number also feels extra clever within the context of the story. After all, Mulan is quite literally not a man.
You're through. How could I make a man out of you?
If these soldiers weren't motivated before, they certainly are after hearing this exciting tune. It definitely never fails to get us pumped.
With all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
Number 8. We Don't Talk About Bruno, Encanto. Just seeing this song's title is enough to get us humming, because it's that mind-blowingly snappy. The number pulls double duty by finally answering our questions about Bruno, while simultaneously making us dance our butts off.
What a joy you stay, but anyway, we don't talk about Bruno, no.
The beat, the lyrics, and the narrative blend together in the most epic of ways. Plus, the different verses are not only amazing, but they're perfectly tailored to the people singing them.
Yeah, he sees your dreams, he feasts on your screams. We don't talk about Bruno.
Who among us hasn't tried to master all the different parts? We can't help but wonder though, what kind of song would this have been if the Madrigals did talk about Bruno? We get a taste at the end after they reconcile, but we hope there'll be a sequel with more Bruno-tastic tracks.
Yeah, there's a lot to say about Bruno. I'll start, okay.
Number 7. Hellfire, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's pretty clear from the moment we meet Claude Frollo that he's basically the worst person ever. But the movie clearly wanted to really drive that point home, because Hellfire takes things to a whole new level.
This burning desire is turning me to sin.
The glimpse it gives us into his mind is, in a word, frightening. And the way it's framed around righteous and holy themes only makes it that much more captivating. The song isn't scary in a tame way where only children are spooked. On the contrary, it feels more twisted and terrifying as you get older, because that's when you grasp just how creepy and dark it is.
Destroy as
you'd never guess such a chilling number would appear in a Disney movie, which is exactly why it's so unforgettable.
Choose me or your pyre. Be mine or you will burn.
Number 6. Eye to Eye, a Goofy movie. A Goofy movie pulls out all the stops for the Powerline concert, giving us what might just be one of the most iconic performances ever.
I got myself a notion, one I know that you'll understand.
We know the story is about Goofy and his son Max, but the fictional superstar steals the show with Eye to Eye, and we're certainly not complaining. The song feels like something out of our pop dreams. The chorus gets stuck in our heads, the beat is infectious, and Powerline's voice is dreamy.
And maybe love is the reason why. The first time ever seeing it,
It's no wonder Max and his classmates are such fans. Can't you just imagine a classic boy band or solo heartthrob covering this number? Speaking of which, we wonder if any of them would be interested in recording it, because we'll never get tired of hearing the tune. Number 5. Friend Like Me, Aladdin. If we're being honest, the entire Aladdin soundtrack goes way harder than it needs to. One Jump Ahead is full of excitement, while A Whole New World takes us on a romantic ride across the sky. But no song in the movie is as catchy or melodic as Genie's Friend Like Me.
You got some punch! Pizzazz! Yahoo and house, all you gotta do is rub that lamp.
That's not a shock, considering the character, who's voiced by the late great Robin Williams, is among the most sensational we've ever seen. The fun number is filled with charm and clever references, and its high-energy beat is sure to get you moving.
Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends pull this out their little hat?
A magical genie is good, but a magical genie who can deliver an electrifying performance? That's even better. Everything Williams touched turned to gold, and this song was no exception.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
Number 4. Be Our Guest, Beauty and the Beast. If only every dinner party had a refined candelabra named Lumiere who could put on a show for the ages.
Course by course, one by one, till you shout.
This dazzling track makes us want to try the gray stuff. Despite its less than appetizing appearance, what can we say? It sets a beautifully glamorous table that's too good to pass up. After all, the delightful and welcoming lyrics are nothing if not persuasive.
You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining, while the flatware's entertaining.
The exhilaratingly rich melody also never ceases to charm us. Everything about Be Our Guest is downright riveting. It's been over 3 decades since audiences were first introduced to the song, yet every time we hear it, it feels like the first. We would gladly accept an invite from Lumiere, Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, and the rest of the gang any day of the week.
Bravo!
Number 3. Zero to Hero, Hercules. Hercules would be a lot less exuberant without the muses, as these witty chorus members do a lot more than plainly explain what's going on. Just look at how they set the scene for the story.
We'll take it from here, darling.
You go, girl.
But they really outdo themselves with Zero to Hero, showing us Hercules finding fame and glory.
Oh, yeah! Bless my soul, Herc was on a roll.
We all know they would never phone such an important moment in, but we weren't anticipating such a wonderfully spirited tune. They spare no metaphorical expense to paint a vivid picture of Herc's climb to the top.
He comes, he sees, he conquers. Honey, the crowds were going.
The song is fast-paced, animated, dynamic, and full of life. Plus, the vocals are unbelievably strong, and the track's vibrant energy is unbeatable. If you ask us, The muses are the real heroes.
Yes, indeed!
Number 2. Poor Unfortunate Souls, The Little Mermaid. Ursula lives for the drama, and while we can't condone her dishonest actions, we also can't deny the fact that we live for this song.
They come flocking to my cauldron crying, "Spells, Ursula, please," and I help them. Yes, I do.
Ariel is in such a vulnerable state at this point that she would have likely ended up signing the contract without this very compelling pitch. But what fun would that be? Our sassy sea witch is a star who commands the room, and she truly shines while singing her tentacles out. Both creepy and enticing, her number puts you under an entrancing spell.
Come on, you poor unfortunate soul! Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice.
How could anybody possibly resist its theatrical refrain and spectacularly deceptive lyrics? They're the stuff of award-winning records. Ursula may collect poor unfortunate souls, but we feel very fortunate that this sinister song exists.
Flotsam jetsam, now I've got her, boys. The boss is on a roll.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. How Far I'll Go, Moana. This I Want tune takes us on a journey.
What's beyond that line? Will I cross that line? The line where the sky is the sea. It calls me.
Colors of the Wind, Pocahontas. Pocahontas makes sure we understand that all living things are connected.
The heron and the otter are my friends, and we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends.
This is Halloween, The Nightmare Before Christmas, a fittingly spooky number that introduces us to the town.
Riding with the moon in the dead of night.
Everybody scream! Everybody scream!
I am the clown.
Two Worlds, Tarzan. This opening song perfectly captures the essence of the movie. Mother Knows Best, Tangled. Gothel may be evil, but her song is utterly convincing.
Skip the drama, stay with mama. Mother knows best.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Circle of Life, The Lion King. On the surface, The Lion King is a story about, well, lions, but there's a lot more depth to it, and Circle of Life makes that fact abundantly clear from the beginning of the movie. Before a single character has even uttered a word, this song's beautiful Zulu lyrics kick things off, firmly placing us in Africa. Its wise lesson and heavenly music further get us ready for what's to come. The track's reassuring message that we're all part of a powerful collective cycle that transcends the individual is nothing short of inspiring. It goes without saying, but Elton John and Tim Rice went way above and beyond the call of duty when crafting this musical masterpiece. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.